Everyone has a story. And when I say everyone, I mean people and places.
And one Facebook group is talking about both. It's called Forgotten Omaha. As WOWT 6 News' Cerise Cole and Dustin Dale shows us, the creators of the page are making sure that neither our city or our people's history is forgotten.
The western boundary of Omaha, Nebraska was 13th Street. And when they built Creighton University, it was at 25th Street and was an entire mile outside of town. Everybody said, who's going to go there? It's so far out of town.
It's hard to imagine Omaha without Creighton these days, but this used to be Creighton, a school with only a few neighboring buildings. Things have changed in Omaha, like this old theater that once stood at the corner of 24th and L, or the corner of 15th and Farnham seen in this rendering. Over time, buildings grew old and needed to be demolished, like the old Douglas County Courthouse, torn down piece by piece. A few pieces, though, were saved and moved here to the Lancaster Apartments on 25th and Marcy.
The brownstone on the lower half of the building all the way around came from the original Douglas County Courthouse that was torn down in 1911.
Chuck Martins chose to live in these apartments because he appreciates the history the building offers. To him, this tells a story of Omaha.
The white pillars at each of the four entrances also came from the old courthouse.
After the fire at the M's Pub building, Chuck went to see the damage the next morning, and he felt inspired to find a way to preserve some of Omaha's history. So he took to Facebook and created a group called Forgotten Omaha. There, people can come together and post pictures of Omaha old. On January 16th, he invited about 100 of his friends. 3 months later, the page has exploded.
We've got, 26,000 people now who think this is a really good thing to do in a short amount of time, and they have stories and knowledge to share with each other, and that's the most important thing to help move forward the ideals of historical preservation, is to make people aware of their past so that they don't want to destroy it so quickly.
Preservation, or for stories like this picture of an unknown gentleman in the French cafe. A woman commented asking if there were details on this, as her uncle once worked there. She lost all her family photographs in a house fire, so Chuck did some digging.
And I went back, got the name and the year, and sure enough, that was her uncle. And that brought tears to my eyes, just knowing that we were able to make that connection for her.
Larry Ferguson is a frequent contributor, flipping through old photographs. The two reminisce about pictures like those found on the group page.
Look at this, the interior of the Q-Tech Rock building.
Next time you're sitting at a stoplight in your car, instead of looking at your phone or digging in your purse, look out the window. Look at what's around you. Enjoy the view.
Thanks for enriching my life.
With Dustin Dales, I'm Cerise Cole, WOWT 6 News.
Some of those photographs are outstanding. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Well, they've got a novel over at Forgotten Omaha. Hundreds of pictures, and I'll tell you, I was looking through it just before the show. I already requested and became a member. It's really hard to look away from some of those photos. So many amazing stories.
Gorgeous. You just see Omaha through a whole new lens. It's great.